Hey guys, welcome to Define Agile. This is Anatoly. Here we're talking everything Agile and Agile tools. And today we're going to talk about how to auto create stories. Let's say you want to create 15 stories and you don't want to recreate them over and over again. Let's say this is your process. So I'm going to show you how to automate that today. Before I do, three things. Thing number one, if you guys want to learn JIRA in about 1 day, please go to the description of this video and click on the link, get my course, and this will help you a lot. Second thing is, if you are stuck and you need some professional help, please go to the first comment in this video, click on the link for the calendar and book yourself in my or my team's calendar. We will walk you through all your issues and help you out. You can book 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, as many as you want. The last thing is, if you are an organization that needs agile transformation or needs help with JIRA, anything agile related, anything software related, please go to defineagile.com, go to contact us, and let's talk. All right, so I'm going to show you how to automate your tasks. We're going to start very simple, and then we're going to see if we want to complicate that a little bit. So the use case is, well, I have, let's say, 2 stories I want to create. I want to automate creation. I click a button and those stories are created. How do we do that? Before we go, I really want to make sure that you guys have access. So please make sure you are an administrator. If you're not an administrator, you might not have access to what I'm showing you. So we have a project. This is Define Agile YouTube videos project. We want to create automation that will create stories for us. We go to project settings. We go to automation. So this is the automation panel, very important. This allows you to do a whole bunch of automation. So we're going to start very simple now, and then in the future videos, we're going to go more complex. Right now, I'm going to show you how to scaffold a few stories, just clicking a button. Here are the rules. You're going to have project rules, global rules, all rules, and then I created rules already. I have some of them here. Let's create a global rule because we might want to use this rule into different projects. You might want to scaffold this in any project you want. So let's click on create rule. And here's triggers. So triggers is what is triggered. Like, what do we need to do to create those issues? We can have issue created. We change the field, commented. There are a bunch of them. I'm going to keep it very simple. And I'm going to say manual trigger. So we'll have to click on a button for our issues to be created. Then we have groups that can run trigger. We say all users for now, but you can have only administrators or anything you want here. Click save. Now component. So you can have separated by branches, sort of group out actions together. You can have condition. If something happens, then it's run. If something doesn't happen, let's say in this case, if we already have those issues in our project, we don't want to run it again. So we can have this condition. Again, we keep it very simple. So we only focus on action. We're saying when we click on a button, here's what happens. We click on new action, and here's all the action you can do. You can assign, comment, create, delete, anything you want. But we will do create today. So we'll create an issue. Then you can say create issue where. We're gonna we're gonna say same project. We're gonna say the type, let's say story. You can choose any fields you want to assign. Let's say I want to assign an assignee, and I want it to be auto assigned to myself. They need a summary. Let's say story 1. This is an automated story 1. And then we just click save here. We want to create another one. We click add, new action, create issue, same project, story. Let's say this one we don't want to have any assignee. We say story 2. This is an automated story 2. Save. It says, how do you want to name it? We want to name it create 2 stories manual. Only admins can edit. That's fine. Turn it on. Your automation has been turned on. So we can go back to list. So we can see create 2 stories manual in here. Now, question you're asking, how can you run this? That's a great question. I'll show you. We're going back to our project. Let's go to a backlog. Now let's click on any issue. Let's say this one. If you go down, you'll see automation rule execution. So you can click on rule executions. And here you can select your automation rule. We have one here. And we click on run. It took a bit of time, but you see we have the green check mark in there. So now if we go and refresh our backlog, we can see that we have 2 stories now, story 1, story 2. One is assigned to me, one is not assigned to me. So this is very basic. The thing is, if I run it again, I run it. It's green now. I go and I refresh my backlog. I have 2 more stories created like that. So you can create 50, 100 stories. You can also interconnect them, create links. You can add them to an epic. You can have a custom description. You can have a whole bunch of things here. So very, very powerful. And this is just story creation. You can do whole kinds of things with automation. I'm just showing you a very, very simple example. But please, if you have interesting use cases you want to cover, put them in the comments down below. If you think that brought you value, like and subscribe. We're creating those videos every week for you. So the more we like, the more subscribe, the more we share to people, the more people can see it. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you next one. Bye-bye.